I'm at the National Chinese Cinema Museum, or the National Museum of Chinese Film, or something like that. I'm in an interesting little coffee shop. The museum itself is quite strange, but the coffee shop doesn't seem to have coffee, so I have this lovely Diet Coke, even though I asked for regular Coke. But, you know, Diet Coke. No big deal. This is a rather cute coffee shop. It's completely deserted, although the proprietress, the girl working, has lovingly put on a music version of one of the songs from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves that, you know, I'm just dying to hear. This whole museum is quite strange in that it's huge, it's really quite new, but everyone here, all the displays are completely in Chinese, so it's quite challenging to read, as I barely read simplified characters, and I don't know, it's almost a little tedious. It's way out in the suburbs. We took a long time to get here. I have this long bus ride back, and I'm just like not into it. Like, I didn't want to come here in the first place. Let me go watch this Tibetan movie that's not even subtitled in English, and the Chinese subtitles don't match up with what the people are speaking, even though they're speaking in some dialect of Mandarin that I don't understand. And our teacher said that we could just kind of give up on it if it wasn't subtitled in English, which he wasn't sure if it was, and I just had to. I was like, I can't watch another movie about Tibet. Like, I've seen far too many. It's just not a subject that at all interests me right now, and I'm sure later in my life I'll find it interesting, probably blame, be angry at myself for not watching it, but oh, goodness, so boring. So I walked through the museum, and it's okay. It's rather interesting. It's rather informed by Chinese official doctrine, so it's a little bit challenging to make sure that all the subjects are, they all have the phrasing that the party would like. So it's kind of strange, but it's interesting to get to see lots of clips of films if you can work out the little screens. They're kind of complicated. It's a rather thorough museum. I'm sure the average Chinese person would like it, but for an international traveler, it's probably worth a miss, just because of the complicated layout. Architecturally, it's really interesting, though, but the layout of the museum is complicated, and if you know much about film, like, you can skip whole floors, and if you don't read Chinese, you probably don't want to go in the first place, unless there's something going on, because at this point they have no English, although supposedly they're going to have it next year. But isn't that the story? It's always next year. So here I am, having my Coca-Cola with Will Pan on the label, and I'm about to write in my journal probably exactly what I just said into my camera. So yeah, that's 3 minutes from the Beijing National Chinese Film Museum place out in the middle of nowhere that's completely deserted.